I'm probably the last person at HSN to have bought. And this little nifty thing right here, it looks like an iron, right? That you're gonna iron your clothes with. It is a fabric vacuum, a soft surfaces vacuum and fabric sanitizer. That means it has true HEPA filtration and it has a UV light that can basically eliminate bacterias, influenza A, staph, E. coli when it's used properly. But it is an amazing way, especially heading into cold and flu season, especially heading into the season where people are coming over and we want our home to be as fresh as possible. We are offering the best value. It's $40 off. It's free shipping and handling. I've got the final 1,800 left, Alexandra Baker. And I think I'm the last person to have ever bought this. And I bought it because my son was really dealing with the sniffles and the allergies. I bought a home purifier and I bought this, and it's made all the difference. If you think that you have a clean home, because I was pretty proud of mine, wait till you vacuum your pillows, your dog beds, your mattresses, your curtain. Wait till you pass the RAYCOP on it. You're gonna be blown away. 567734 is our item number. This has the best technology when it comes to sanitizing, but also true HEPA vacuuming. Not everybody could offer that, Alexandra. Welcome back.
Not everybody can offer that. I am so happy to hear, Leslie, that you brought home RAYCOP.
I was the last one, I think. Every host had it except me.
Everybody had it. You know, RAYCOP is not just a vacuum. It is a fabric sanitizer. So it's a little bit different. And as you'll notice, right from the top, you'll realize these are microfiber sheets. You know how thin and lightweight these are? But what's happening? It's not being sucked into the unit. So we are actually cleaning the unseen. We are getting to the dust mites that can be such a culprit for your allergies. So if you're suffering from allergies, if you know you suffer, this is going to be a completely different appliance that I want to encourage you to bring home.
Yeah.
Now what you're looking at
is disturbing.
Yes, this is upwards of 10 million dust mites that are definitively in your mattress. You cannot see them with your eyes. They are tiny and they are translucent and they have little claws and they feed from our dead, shed skin cells. And so the reason why you need RAYCOP to go in there is not only to disrupt their DNA, their unhatched eggs, we want to slow them down, and then we want to actually eliminate them from the mattress. Now, as Leslie mentioned, very lightweight. Ooh, I love that number, 99.97% elimination of influenza A, bacteria, staph, E. coli, nice and lightweight, weighs about 4.5 pounds. You plug this in, I wanna show you because this is so important. Nice long 12-foot lead cord. The moment you plug this in, Leslie, see the red light? The red light comes on. You push the button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. You see how it's green? And then it's blue. When it's blue, it's on, and you will hear it.
Yeah, you gotta wait till it's blue. You gotta hold that button down, right, Alexandra? Because I know the first time I used it, I didn't think it was working.
You may not hear it. You will absolutely hear that it's on, and you will see the ultraviolet light. Now, we have done a little something special here so you can actually see that beautiful ultraviolet light.
Yeah, and so I want to share with you some of the reviews because we have these reviews on hsn.com right now. One person said, I think it's in Michigan, or Missouri, you will be shocked at the amount of debris this collects in the filter. RAYCOP delivers, triple exclamation. Another person in Pennsylvania, amazing what this vacuum sanitizer can pick up. Another person, that's Janet MM, she writes, my bed and sofa and everything else I used it on feels so clean. Thank you for the great vacuum. You know, it is such a great lightweight portable size. Alexandra used to say she's taken it on her travels and I didn't believe her. And at 6.8 pounds, I'm like, you know what? Because what's lurking in those mattresses at the hotels? You know, it really is an amazing technology, especially for people that deal with the the discomfort of having, you know, sniffles and allergies if you wake up, you know, blowing your nose in the morning. You know, I'm gonna be clear, we don't cure anything here at HSN, but this is true HEPA filtration. That's a true HEPA filter, which means it will grab and hold in that filter up to 99.9% of those pollens, those allergens, that pet dander, the skin, you know, flakes, the dust mites, but also because it has a UV light, we are actually, and I've never been able to say that, we can actually say it will eliminate certain bacteria and staph and influenza A when that light is used properly.
That's correct.
So in flu and cold season, we're not curing you, we're not preventing a flu, but don't know if you heard, I got my sexy voice on today. I got the crud. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and as soon as I know I'm not contagious anymore, wash that bedding. You can't throw the mattress in the washing machine. This is your way to neutralize all that stuff that's living on your soft surfaces, your pillows, your mattress, your dog bed, your couch, your recliner. It's genius.
It really is. And I wanted you to see that was a lot of debris that came out. And often I will be asked the question, Alexander, how quickly can I expect my dust cup to fill up? This is a lot of matter. We're talking about the unhatched eggs. We're talking about the bodies of the little dust mites. We're not talking about just pollen and other allergens. We're talking about all of that waste, their fecal matter, everything. So that's a very full cup. If you were to pass this back and forth on a bed a few times, this is what you would see. This is a clean dust cup in the beginning. So let's walk over.
Yeah, and by the way, this time of year is where this is most popular. I couldn't believe that this is the time of year where we put it on sale. It's normally $189. It's now $149. Because we've got the 5 flex pay, you only pay $29 a month for the next 5 months. And we have the extended holiday returns, Alexandra, so if you don't love this thing, and you will, first time you use it, you're gonna be blown away by that cup.
We want your dust cup.
You send it back.
You can, that's right. So the way that this works, it works 3 ways. Number 1 is the ultraviolet light. This is what's doing the most harm to the bacteria, to the influenza A, but to the dust mites and all of their matter. That's number 1. Number 2, you have these pulsating pads. Remember I said it's not just a vacuum. So with the pulsating pads, I'm going to take the water bottle, and when I put that water bottle on here, do you see how they dance around? So that's going to cause all of the little critters to actually shake. You know, they have little claws. This isn't lice, this isn't a louse. It's more like chiggers, a relative of the spiders. Yeah. So they have little claws, and we want to release those claws, and that's why we want to shake them.
Shakes them loose.
And then last but not least, I'm gonna come around here. Let's switch places. This is just the right amount of suction, because ordinarily a regular vacuum, everything would get sucked into, including the sheets and the blankets and things like that. When I turn this to the side, Leslie, do you know what you see? Yeah. Do you see that cyclonic action? Yeah. So this is a strong and powerful vacuum that has just the right calibration. It's calibrized just right so that it's able to pull everything out of the vacuum, and that's so important. I know. And this is always where I ask, what are you doing now to deal with these allergens? So people will say, well, I'm using a disinfectant spray. A disinfectant spray, any of the sols, you're spraying them, so now you have killed things, but guess what? Everything is still there, right? Or you can buy these fancy wands. They sell these little wands. Now, I just showed you a 6-inch wide, long, that long
oh my gosh,
UV
look
light.
At the difference.
A big difference.
Amazing.
This one is teeny tiny, which is, you know, fine for a cell phone or a keyboard.
Look at that, Alexandra. Look at that one.
Thank you.
Compared,
yes,
right?
That is a big, look at the difference.
Yeah, and this UV light, so Alexandra, when you want to neutralize or help eliminate things like influenza A or staph or E. coli, you know, you do have to make sure you move very slowly, right? You know, it's not gonna be like this and then you've killed everything or you've eliminated anything. That's not the way it works. UV light, for UV light to work, you got to use it properly, but I've never been able to say eliminate influenza A.
Eliminate,
so we won't cure it. We won't
light, because that light is so strong. So it's a very strong spectrum. And another idea that others have been doing when they suffer from allergies are using these plastic allergen covers. So what you're doing, theoretically, not theoretically, actually, you're taking all of that dust mite and their matter and their carcasses, and you are suffocating them. And so now they are still in the mattress, they're in the pillow, and you're sleeping on that, and you're wondering why you or your loved one or your children are waking up coughing, itching, if you are sensitive. I'm gonna go back to the mattress.
And we do want to show everything this picks up, because we have a great little image for you, because it is like your favorite HEPA, by the way, vacuum cleaner, which we know that HEPA technology is more expensive. But look at that, everything from, you know, what, dust and smoke particles, and I mean, it really is true HEPA down to the smallest particle, or any of those allergens, and then that UV light is the double whammy, the one-two punch.
You can see them under the light, how their movement is suppressed. Their eggs, you know, they're not going to be able to hatch as much. This is very important because there's even something in their fecal matter that can really bother your asthma. Now here is that HEPA filter. You saw the big filter, but the HEPA filter, which is found in most air purification systems in hospitals. Remember, this is really an allergen item that's going to pull in those microorganisms as tiny as 0.3.
And think anything from your favorite pillows. How are you washing those? Are you throwing those in the washing machine? Are you taking them to the dry cleaner? Your throws, your mattresses, your bed, your dog beds, right?
And it doesn't matter if it's the mattress or even the sheets.
Favorite recliner. You know, it really is such a treat today as we head into cold and flu season, and we won't prevent you from getting sick. But if we could eliminate that influenza A, the staph, the bacteria, and also those particles that really irritate us, this is the day to do it. We barely ever bring it down to this price. This is a temporary price. We took it from $189 to $149 temporarily. That price will go back up. You do have 5 flex. That means you only pay right now that $29.95. You only pay $29.99. It's free shipping and handling. If you take and sign up for the HSN credit card, by the way, you can take another $40 off when you sign up and get approved for that HSN card. You'd be paying $109 for something. I tell you, it's really satisfying. The day I got it home, I plugged it right in. I got to work. I did my bed. I oohed and ahhed. I took pictures. I should have posted them. I didn't know this was in my hour today. And then I went to the nanny's room. I went to the couch. I went to the dog room. I mean, it's really satisfying to see that cup all full and gross. It really is.
How else would you take care of an upholstered chair like this in your home? Often it's only when you've got the steamer man coming to your house. Now, if somebody has the flu and they have, you know, sat in this chair, how else would you give it a pass? In just 90 seconds to a couple of minutes, you're going to pass their RAYCOP with that UV light right there on top of the throws, on top of the pillows, where people are putting their hands.
Yeah, it is really satisfying and gratifying to know that now your house is really deep down clean. You only pay $29 today, Alexandra. You only pay $29. Let me tell you, this little flu medicine I bought yesterday was like $19.